Hey guys, welcome to Movie Reviews. We'll be starting off our cinematic movies for DC. And if you ask why we're not doing Marvel, well, you know that answer.
We're saving it.
Sure, let's go with that.
For a fun month.
So I'm Anarchy, bringing you the chaos.
I'm Goblin Green, bringing you nothing. Because we're not friends.
Well,
welcome to the Man of Steel movie review. Okay. So we just watched Man of Steel again.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be a controversial statement, but I think it's probably one of the best Superman movies.
It is.
It is. I mean,
Superman 1 is good. Superman
it's a classic.
2 is good.
Classic,
Wasn't Superman 4 that was garbage?
Superman 3 and 4 are both garbage in their own way.
Yeah. Seriously, a dude gets his powers from the sunlight, and as soon as the sunlight's gone, he loses his powers.
Sounds like Superman.
Worthless.
Yeah.
Superman still has his powers when there's no sun, though.
Yeah, because they don't do the sun thing. And all.
Yeah.
It's
Anyways.
So let's start the story.
Yeah, let's get into the plot first.
Okay.
So it's your basic Superman origin story. Planet is dying. They send their only kid to Earth, and he grows up having trouble and stuff, and becomes Superman, the world's greatest hero.
And Zod comes in.
And then tries to fuck up shit, and then Superman breaks his neck.
Yeah, so there you go.
Every Superman story right there.
I mean, he's broken Zod's neck a bunch in the comics, too. Yeah. So, fuck. Okay, well, anyways, so yeah, it's basic plot. Let's talk characters. Okay, so Superman.
We should start with Superman. Unlike the Bale Batman, he was amazing as a character.
Good cast.
Henry Cavill nailed it as Superman. I really liked him, I think, in Man of Steel better than Batman vs. Superman, honestly. Superman was better, I think, in this movie, because it was more about him, so we got to see more.
That's the biggest thing, is because in Batman vs. Superman, they did focus more on Batman.
Yeah.
Because they were introducing him.
Yeah.
They already had a movie with Superman, so they want to introduce Batman.
So if you're looking for a good Superman movie, I feel like this Superman was really good. He wasn't too, happy and excited about the world. He was a good balance, I feel.
What I liked was that he wasn't perfect.
Yes, exactly. He wasn't this guy that can just do everything and be this fearless leader after not even having any training. And he was learning how to use his powers too, which was cool to see.
That's kind of what I liked about this movie, is it wasn't just like, oh, Superman, okay, well now he's instantly good at using his powers.
And he was inexperienced, which was really cool. We actually got to see him learn how to fly, learn how to use his heat vision, learn how to deal with his X-ray vision. That was a really cool scene.
It was a great scene with him as a kid in his kindergarten class or whatever. It was cool.
Zack Snyder nailed this movie with directing.
Yeah, it was very well done.
It must have been hard with Nolan.
People shit on this movie a lot. Yeah. It's not.
I enjoyed it. I enjoy it, and I'm not a Superman fan.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. I liked it. I like Zod. All the acting is awesome in it.
Russell Crowe is good.
Yeah. So let's get on to the next character. I think we should do the villain, Zod.
Okay, let's do Zod. Michael Shannon is Zod.
He was good. He's
very good.
He's like Zod, perfect. You see that actor and you're like, that is Zod. That is Zod.
Especially when he's got the beard.
It's like Ben Affleck's Batman for me. When I saw Ben Affleck, I was like, he's Batman.
Yeah.
I know the rest of the world will disagree, but in your faces, I was right.
But he did a great job. Like, I think he got Zod down like a lot. Like, he got the whole general. He's very military, which is what's important with Zod because he's
a general. He's a general. You got to establish that he's military. And the armor he wore, to the weapons he used, everything just felt so Kryptonian and military, and it was awesome. Yeah. The way he walked, the way he did poses, the way he battled, it was more tactical than Superman, because Superman didn't learn how to fight Krypton.
So Superman kind of just punches things, because that's what Superman does.
And with Zod, he's taking all these awesome fighting styles.
And he's punching him a bunch. It's cool. It's kind of Batman a little bit.
It's cool that Zack Snyder took the time to actually make a difference between Zod and Superman fighting each other. Because there is a difference.
Yeah, because Zod's had training and Superman hadn't. I
think we should go into Lois Lane now, Amy Adams.
I liked her, and I thought she was better in this movie than she was in Batman vs Superman.
She was much better in this movie. We've seen Batman vs Superman, and she was useless in that movie.
Yeah,
she could have been done really well in Batman vs Superman. I get what they were trying to do. In Man of Steel, they gave her own kind of plot where she's trying to figure out who Superman is and stuff, and it was really done well. And I feel like in Batman vs Superman, they were trying to do the same thing, but with Lex Luthor this time. And it was just, they dumbed her down a lot, I feel, in Batman vs. Superman.
Well, yeah, and even near the end of Man of Steel, she starts to be a little bit more whiny than usual.
And the other reason I think people don't really like Lois Lane in Batman vs. Superman is because there's so many characters that you need to cover in this movie that, Lois Lane is trying to be the main character again, because she was one of the main characters in Man of Steel. But that was because there was only Superman as the main character. Zod's a villain. But in this movie, you have Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman, and then you have Lois who's trying to take their...
Well, the thing is, for me, with Batman vs. Superman, you could have cut out all the Lois scenes and it would have done nothing. at all. It wouldn't have affected anything.
If you did that in Man of Steel, big difference.
Yeah, because it was setting up their relationship in Man of Steel, which was good. They did some stuff where it's like, why did they let Lois Lane onto Zod's ship for literally no reason?
Yeah.
It's like, why would you, other than to have her on the ship and escape, and Superman saves her. And...
But I thought the actress was great as Lois. I really liked her. She's a huge fan of Superman, too, if you didn't know.
Yeah.
She loves Lois Lane. I think it's one of her favorite characters in the comics, which is awesome. It's always good to get an actor to play the character if they're passionate about him, like Ben Affleck is Batman, and Henry Cavill is definitely passionate about playing Superman. We should move on to our next actor, Jor-El.
Jor-El?
The father of Superman.
Russell Crowe?
Russell Crowe. By far my favorite character in this movie.
Yeah.
Every scene with him was perfect. I liked how he walked through the ship. He had his arm behind his back and he just doesn't care because he's a ghost now.
Yeah, Russell Crowe is a great character, is a great actor to do that because a lot of his characters are very serious in tone. Which is why he was perfect. Because like certain actors can only do certain things, right?
Yeah.
Russell Crowe can be funny, but usually he does a very serious job. He was really well done in it. I wish I would have seen more of him. Yes. But I mean, you kind of gotta kill him because it has to happen.
Well, I don't know if they killed him.
I mean, kill the man, not the AI.
Yeah. Because what I would love to see, and they didn't do this in Batman vs Superman, but I would love to see, is when Superman builds his Fortress of Solitude, if he takes his little USB Superman thing, plugs it in, and Jor-El runs his Fortress of Solitude. That'd be cool because then we get Russell Crowe back.
Another problem is Russell Crowe's very expensive.
I know he is. Yeah.
Ben Affleck's pretty expensive as well, so I mean you kind of gotta.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying for Superman movies.
Yeah, I know.
Like Man of Steel 2.
For Man of Steel 2, yeah.
Because they don't need Batman in Man of Steel 2 unless there's something with him again. But I would just keep Superman in that one.
Yeah.
And I loved how it showed that they were once friends and they do agree on some level.
Yeah.
But they also disagree on other levels.
He even said that. He said there was like the number. They agree that Krypton should be saved. It's how they go about it.
Yeah, it's how they go about it.
Like Zod wants to be in charge. I think is the difference.
Yeah, that's also.
And Jor-El wants to just have because Jor-El said we should just not even worry about conquering. We should just spread out like we did before.
Yeah, because we don't want to commit genocide.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what Zod tried to do in the movie.
Yeah. So
commit genocide on Earth.
Well, because they're not Kryptonians.
And I also really love the history of Krypton in this. Yeah. This was the coolest, because I've never got to see history of Krypton, and I don't think you have either, really. I mean, like
they don't even really talk about it in the comics too much
exactly.
either.
There's one series I heard about called the Man of Steel series where they talk about it.
Yeah.
But I really liked it. I liked seeing the environment, and I love, actually, the TV show.
The
TV show will be excellent. My only problem is I would love to see Jor-El and Zod as kids, not his grandfather.
Yeah, I know, but again...
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying as a kid, right?
Yeah, I know.
Like you can hire a kid actor and everything.
I know.
I would just love to see that. I'd love to see Zod and Jor-El's relationship before. I love Jor-El's little history lesson to Cal. I like how he explains it.
Yeah.
He just doesn't get... His mom doesn't just make him a suit and he becomes Superman. There's actually some, like, explaining and stuff. And the symbol actually means something. On Krypton means hope.
S is for hope. A is for America.
The Kents were done really well. They made them younger, but I think it helped the movie a little bit. It was really well done, because it made them feel like actual parents, not grandparents.
Yeah, which is,
When you read a Superman comic, they feel like grandparents because they're so old, right?
Yeah.
And you feel like they would die by the time he's 18. But in this one, it makes sense why they're still alive. Well, one of them is.
One of them fucking does a stupid bullshit with a tornado.
Yeah, I gotta give Jonathan Kent... The scene was powerful, I feel. It was very powerful.
Yeah, but it was stupid. Why would you do that?
Well, he wanted
to save a dog. Great. So I'm going to leave my wife and child without a father, but they have a dog. I just wish there would have been a better catalyst then. There's a dog in a Chevy. I gotta save it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
They could have done a little bit more work on that.
Like, I'm just saying there's parts of this movie that aren't good. It's not all good.
I would have loved to see Superman try and run, and then the tornado blows him back. That would have been cool.
Red Tornado. Red Tornado is an asshole.
No offense, but you are a stupid asshole.
What I would have loved to see is I would have loved to see Clark move to, like, a little bit more of him moving to Metropolis. Maybe
he does it at the end.
Maybe before he became Superman, that would have been cool. He gets the suit, he moves to Metropolis, for a bit, and then shit goes down.
But,
he just kind of randomly goes back to his mom's house.
So speaking of Metropolis, apparently they use Chicago.
Yeah.
Which, if you'll remember back in the Dark Knight video, we basically said Chicago looked more like Metropolis, and guess what? They used Chicago.
Of course they did.
For Metropolis.
Chicago is like Metropolis. You gotta create your own Gotham, or you gotta find a city that actually looks like
New York.
New York would be fine, or something like that.
I mean, Chicago definitely has a gang thing happening, but it's a very nice looking city.
Yeah.
And it built.
I think half it was they also filmed it during the day.
True. And the thing is, with Superman, it makes more sense if you film it during.
Yeah.
Batman doesn't, you know.
And I love the ending part where Superman is like taking down. I love the music. The music works so well with this. The scene where he's taking down the robot, you know, the thing that's terraforming.
Oh no! Sorry, you mean yeah.
That
was a great scene.
That was a great scene.
I loved it.
That was a Superman scene. It was corny and shit, but the music's going and Superman's going up there, and it's awesome. Cool. It's a good scene. It's a good scene.
Yeah. Some stuff I didn't like. Some of the stuff I didn't really like was how the movie ended. I kind of didn't like. For me, it took away some of the how dramatic it was when he broke Zod's neck.
Yeah. And
then you just see him in the next scene and like a funny scene. Look, I got a drone. Smash. Hi. Bye. And then he leaves. I feel like if he would have ended it like after like Lois and him are together and they're crying and whatever.
Yeah.
I think it would have been a stronger scene. And it would have helped people be like, okay, now Superman doesn't like to kill. Yeah. However, if you put it next to a scene where he's like, I took down a drone, bye guys, and flies away.
I also love the Daily Planet.
Yeah, the Daily Planet was done well.
That was good.
Morpheus is very white. Was done very well.
And
I kind of wish there was a little bit with. I know this is just me being like, I love the villain, but I wish there was a little bit with Lex, just a little bit.
Yeah, I know. Maybe the drone scene has Lex in the car with them.
Just a touch.
Wouldn't that have been cool? Would you have preferred that? Because then we get a little. Then there's a reason for that scene because Lex is in it, so they're giving us a hint for the next movie.
I also would have liked it if
or maybe Lex's father.
Yeah, you know what would have been cool too? If instead of doing the drone thing, you would have shown LexCorp rebuilding the city. Because they touch upon that in Batman.
Yeah, that would have been really cool to see as a scene. Maybe the LexCorp rebuilding the city and actually show.
They did in the Dr. Pepper comics.
Yeah.
When you get your Dr. Pepper and you scan it, right, you get a Lex comic.
And maybe just show Lex at the window just having a drink of scotch, just wailing at kind of thing.
Wail over me.
Well, it's not even that. That's from Kick-Ass.
That's from Batman?
And Kick-Ass.
Okay. Well, yeah, but...
Anyways, just a scene like that where he's just standing in the window and he's watching them rebuild the city and he takes a drink of scotch.
It would have been a great setup.
Takes a Jolly Rancher.
A single Jolly Rancher.
Puts it in his mouth. And that would be cool. And then ends. Movie ends right there.
Yeah.
Maybe show Clark Kent. We'll do that before. Do that scene and then do the Lex is watching the city and getting rebuilt while he's drinking scotch and eating Jolly Rancher. And that would have been cool because it would have given us a hint for the next villain, getting everyone excited, you know?
Yeah, it would have been good for setup.
Yeah.
Because Lex is the main villain
for the next movie. And it just would have been a good setup and the Easter egg.
But anyways, Man of Steel, very well done. Let's talk about the action scenes.
Yeah.
Fight scenes.
Oh my god, the action scenes were amazing. Zack Snyder.
So well done.
I think Zack Snyder is my favorite person to do action scenes. Him in Watchmen, him in Batman vs. Superman.
He's good at it.
Him in 300.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so...
It's him and the guy who trains the people. But yeah, he's the stunt coordinator and he's the trainer and everything. And
I gotta give you props.
It looks great.
Those action scenes, man. Those action scenes. Wow.
Yeah.
I've never seen such well-done action scenes for Superman, not even in the comics. Those were like...
Well, because they were actually like fights.
Yeah.
I like how they said they wanted the final fight to be like a barroom brawl.
Yeah, but with like the city. And I like how like they weren't standing on the ground or anything. Like they were in the air, flying around, destroying the city, fights.
But then there's people who are like, Superman destroyed the city.
Yeah, but that's set up for the Batman being in the movie, so I'm good with that now.
Also, they act like Superman destroyed. It was Superman and only Superman who destroyed the city.
What do you prefer, dying or rebuilding a city? Those are your options. Would you rather have died, or would you rather the city be rebuilt?
But Anarchy, Superman's supposed to be perfect.
Yeah,
he's supposed to save everyone.
I think that's one of my favorite things about this man, that he is not perfect. People do die. Mistakes happen.
He's human?
Yeah. Because he's supposed to... Because Jor-El even says in the movie, we sent you to Earth so you can learn what it is to be human. Even in Batman vs. Superman, Batman realizes that Superman has some humanity in him.
When he's like, Mom!
This isn't just some guy that flies around and is like, I am Superman!
Which is what the Superman fans want, which is stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid, and I like seeing humanity in him. I like the part where he screams after he breaks Zod's neck.
That's awesome.
Because it shows that he cares and that he feels horrible, even though he's a villain. And I like how Zod's not really a villain. He's just trying to do what he thinks is right.
Those are the best kind of villains, misled ones.
I mean, like, Joker's cool and all, but this villain's very cool too, because he's not really a villain. He's kind of like an Ozymandias villain, where he's doing what he feels is right.
Well, it's like he said, because Kryptonian in this movie canon, right? Kryptonians are born to do a certain thing. They're born to serve a function. His function was to protect Krypton.
Yeah.
Right, and that's it. So there was no like details in it, like how to do it. So whatever he feels would be protecting Krypton, he would do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, and how he sees it is Kryptonians are more important to him than humans.
Yeah, definitely.
So if he could, find a way to bring them back and stuff like that, he would do it in a heartbeat, regardless of who he has to kill.
Definitely. I think it's excellent.
But there was that stupid scene where fucking Superman kills all the fucking water babies. It's dumb. Zod's like flying the ship, and he's like, Krypton had its chance, and lasers them. It's like, great, you just killed like a bunch of generations of kids. Yeah. And I get it, whatever, but still, it does remind me of when Jonathan was like, maybe.
I would also love to give Zack Snyder a shout for the details. Carol Ferris being in the movie. The fact that Zod's heat vision is a little bit more like just messy. It's not very straight. It's like peeing. Sometimes you have that steady pee, and sometimes it's just kind of like sprinkle.
And then you have like Doomsday's lasers, which are his whole face.
Yeah, I like it because Zod's learning how to use his powers too, and he's not experienced like Superman is in that aspect.
Speaking of Zod learning how to use powers, I like to bring up that a lot of people complain that he learns how to use his powers like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, clearly you haven't seen the movie.
Yeah.
Because it takes him a while to learn it. He's first exposed to it when Superman punches him or whatever, and the thing goes down, and then he's exposed to it. He's exposed to it again when he's not wearing his armor and when he comes on Earth and stuff like that. So he's been exposed to it more, and also he does explain, he's like, because I've been trained.
And he's more mature. Yeah. He's matured a lot more than Superman was when Superman was a kid. And he's been trained to deal with...
he's military.
Yeah, he's military. He's been trained to do this, guys.
He's been trained to hone his senses, been trained to hone like how he is.
Speaking of Zod and Superman, I like how each character got a disadvantage and an advantage. Zod got the fighting, like combat, down because he's been in the military. But Superman got the powers down because he's had more experience with the powers and longer with the powers. So that clashed really well, I feel. When a perfect example is when Superman and Zod are fighting on the construction unit, and Zod grabs a pole and he like swings it, and Superman just lasers it, but Zod still manages to smash him with it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's good.
Zod didn't see that coming because there's a bunch of these new powers and stuff. I mean, Superman doesn't have all of his powers, obviously. Yeah. He has a good
He has a good chunk. He doesn't need to poop webs out of his butt, okay, guys?
Why not?
So what would you rate it out of 10?
I'm going to give it a 7. 7 out of 10. Man of Steel, you give it a 7 out of 10. It's probably one of the best Superman movies I've seen. This is probably the best Nolan superhero movie that
he was attached to.
That he was attached to, produced, and everything like that. And the reason it was good was because he was involved occasionally and not all the time.
Yeah.
Which you can't see sometimes in the fucking just storytelling, indirect storytelling, where it's like branch cut, kid, adult, kid, adult, kid, adult, kid, adult.
Drum roll.
What does Anarchy think of Superman?
I'll give it a 7.6 out of 10.
Oh shit, I was off by 0.6.
And it was a little bit better than your rating, just higher.
Because I don't like to diddle around with points.
I know, but I do. Because if I say like a movie's like 5 out of 10, but then there's another movie that's worse than it, but it's still not a 4, then they're both 5 out of 10. Which one's better?
The only point I use is 0.5.
Yeah, I know, I do all points. Yeah,
0.9.
But yeah, that's my 7.6 and 7 out of 10.
Great movie. Go see it. Go buy it. Whatever.
It's a good movie. You can totally buy it on Blu-ray.
Oh, by the way,
stick it with your DC Cinematic Collection and put Marvel in the back.
Oh, by the way, it was great in theaters.
Yeah,
it
was fun to watch it. We both watched it in theaters and we both enjoyed it. We've seen every DC Cinematic movie in theaters so far. The new cinematic.
Yeah, Suicide Squad's coming soon, so be ready for that one.
Yeah. All right, this is Anarchy bringing you the chaos as always.
This is Goblin Green bringing you nothing.
Thanks for watching our movie reviews, guys.
Thanks. Bye.